Welcome to PC Brahm presents Tales of the Preternatural, where we delve into the mysteries and terrors that lurk beyond the shadows. In our first season, we journey into the heart of ancient Egypt, a land of powerful deities and mystical forces. We witness Moses, the chosen prophet, confronting Pharaoh on behalf of the God of Israel. With unwavering faith, Moses initiates a divine onslaught against the puny gods of Egypt, igniting a series of epic battles. Today we witness the second plague, frogs, a profound challenge to Heket, the goddess of fertility, and the next episode in our series, 10 Plagues for the 10 Gods of Egypt, God versus Gods. This plague, a direct assault on the heart of Egyptian belief, showcases the awe-inspiring, overwhelming power of the God of Israel over the false gods of Egypt, revealing the spiritual battles that reshaped an ancient civilization. Welcome back to PC Brahm Presents, where we uncover the divine battles of the Bible in our series, 10 Egyptian gods and goddesses of Egypt and the 10 plagues that defeated them. Today, we explore the second plague, frogs, which directly challenged Heket, the Egyptian goddess of fertility. To fully grasp the magnitude of the second plague, we must delve deeper into the significance of Heket in Egyptian mythology. Heket, often represented by the head of a frog, was not just a minor deity, but a powerful symbol of fertility and renewal. Heket's role was intertwined with the life-giving waters of the Nile. She was thought to control the annual flooding that deposited rich silt onto the farmlands, ensuring bountiful harvests and the survival of the Egyptian civilization. This annual event was a cornerstone of Egyptian life and was celebrated with rituals and offerings to Heket. Thanking her for her gifts of fertility and sustenance, her connection to childbirth was profound. She was believed to breathe life into newborns, guiding their entry into the world with her divine presence. Women in labor would invoke Heket's name, seeking her protection and blessing for a safe delivery. Heket's presence was a comfort, a divine assurance that life would continue and flourish. However, when the plague of frogs descended upon Egypt, this divine assurance became a nightmare. The creatures once considered sacred and life-giving became agents of misery and destruction. The confrontation between Moses and Pharaoh was a pivotal moment charged with tension and divine significance as Moses stood before the throne. The air was thick with anticipation. The grandeur of Pharaoh's court was adorned with gold, and symbols of Egyptian power contrasted sharply with Moses' humble demeanor. "Let my people go," Moses demanded. His voice was unwavering yet respectful. The silence that followed was deafening as courtiers and guards held their breath. Pharaoh leaned forward, his eyes narrowing. "Who is this God that I should obey him?" His tone was both skeptical and dismissive, a ruler unaccustomed to defiance. "The God of Israel," Moses replied, his voice steady, "commands you to release his people." The words hung in the air, challenging Pharaoh's absolute authority. Pharaoh's lips curled into a sneer. "I do not know this God, and I will not let Israel go." His refusal was a final proclamation of his divinity and Egypt's supremacy. In the pantheon, the tension in the room was palpable, a silent clash of wills. Moses' eyes, filled with determination and faith, met Pharaoh's gaze. Unwavering Pharaoh's confidence in his gods and power was about to be tested in ways he could not imagine. The Nile, instead of being a source of blessing, became a conduit for the plague, challenging the Egyptians' faith in Heket. The infestation disrupted daily life and shook society's spiritual foundations as the goddess they revered seemed powerless to stop the calamity. The plague was a direct affront to Heket's divine authority, symbolizing a dramatic shift from order to chaos. This upheaval forced the Egyptians to question their god's efficacy and their world's stability, setting the stage for the dramatic confrontations that would follow when these creatures turned from symbols of life to bearers of plague. The Egyptians faced not only a physical infestation, but a profound spiritual crisis. The frogs invaded every corner of daily life, contaminating food supplies and water sources, disrupting cooking, sleeping, and even basic hygiene. The psychological impact was immense as the people saw their sacred symbols turned into harbingers of chaos and disease. As the frogs retreated, the clear message was that no false god could shield Egypt from the God of Israel's might. The divine response was imminent, and the plague of frogs was just the beginning of a series of events that would challenge the very foundation of Egyptian belief. Once a source of life and prosperity, the Nile turned against its people, a test to the limits of Heket's power and the impotence of the Egyptian gods against the will of the true God. This moment marked the beginning of a profound transformation for the Israelites and the entire land of Egypt. The clear message was that no false god could shield Egypt from the God of Israel's might. If you're captivated by the wonders of ancient Egypt, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for notifications. Your support lets us share more extraordinary stories. Join us next time for Lice from Dust, where we challenge Geb, the god of the earth. The epic battle between the god of Israel and the gods of Egypt continues. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you're eager for more, write "I want more" in the comments. Join us on this epic journey through the 10 plagues of Egypt, God versus gods. Your active participation makes this journey more exciting. Until next time. Remember, evil may rise, but the power of spiritual warfare will always conquer it. Don't miss out. Subscribe and stay tuned.